When you're in your car, how often do you look at the screen? You check the navigation, change the music, adjust the air conditioner, and lately, you might even watch YouTube, Netflix, or play games while parked. As we find ourselves looking at these screens more and more, they've become a huge factor in a car's overall product competitiveness. Today, we're going to take a look at Pleos Connect, the new infotainment system from Hyundai Motor Group. Pleos Connect will first be installed in Hyundai's new Granddeur this May. Then, it will sequentially roll out to all Hyundai and Kia models. So, what's different from the existing CCNC system? Let's check the screen layout. It's in three main areas. Left is the driving info screen. This space acts as the instrument cluster. Key information like speed, gear, and driving range is gathered here, and a 3D model of the car in the center lets you see at a glance if the trunk is open or check the status of your side mirrors. The right side is the app screen, the main area for handling navigation, media, and car settings. It also has a split view, letting you run two apps at once, so you can have navigation on while watching YouTube. While parked, of course. Below, you'll find the bottom bar, much like a smartphone's dock area. It's a space where you can pin your frequently used apps for quick access. It supports two themes, a light mode and a dark mode. The attention to detail, like the unified icon size and font weight, is quite evident. However, this particular design and layout are not entirely novel. It's quite similar to Tesla's. Plus, the new finger gesture feature is also in Renault Korea's Grand Koleos and QM6. Regarding this, a developer for Pleos Connect didn't deny that the overall structure and layout of Tesla's infotainment has become the new industry standard. However, it feels like they've taken it a step further, improving the user-friendly controls and details. The climate control panel appears when you swipe up from the bottom of the screen. It's the same way you open the control center on a smartphone, so there's no learning curve. Physical buttons for volume, temperature control were also kept. You might ask why they didn't make everything touch-based. But having buttons you can find by feel without looking away while driving is actually a pretty important safety feature. I believe this was a wise decision. Both the slim display and the head-up display are interconnected. The layout is designed to consider the driver's line of sight, enabling essential information to be viewed without significant head movements. This ergonomic consideration positively impacts long-distance driving fatigue. Now for the main highlight, Gleo AI. Its name was inspired by the scientist Galileo. How's it different from existing voice recognition? Simply put, it's this. Old systems required memorizing commands like turn on AC. Gleo understands when you say it's hot. Let's look at a real example. If you say, Gleo, let's go to Somsimdang, it asks which branch. Reply, no, the main branch, and it corrects. Ask, what's popular? And it answers, fried soboro. And when you say, let's go there, it immediately starts navigation. The key is that the conversation flows naturally. It handles complex commands at once. Turn off the AC, change mood lighting to forest, and turn on the radio. There's a feature that identifies both driver and passenger seats separately. It has a malfunction prevention design, so a child's playful command won't activate it. The navigation system is also new. Its design philosophy, a better experience by reducing complexity. They simplify the structure for intuitive use, just like a mobile map app. It utilizes real-time traffic data from millions of vehicles nationwide with online maps. And for map updates, instead of downloading the whole thing, it automatically updates just your current location or along your route. If you have an electric car, it analyzes the battery level, temperature, and vehicle specifications to see if you can reach your destination without charging, and suggests the best charging stops if needed. They also plan to add a feature that remembers the cherry blossom spots you visited last year, and recommends them again this season. Pleos Connect has its own proprietary app market. It's an open ecosystem built by Hyundai Motor Group themselves. The apps run directly on the car's OS, and the main distinction is that these apps can truly integrate with the vehicle's own data. At its launch in May, you'll be able to check email and news or watch YouTube videos with the Naver app. They plan to expand to games, video calls, and car management applications. Once it's linked with Gleo, you'll be able to use commands like read my recent emails. Development guides and emulators are available on the Pleos Playground site, allowing external developers to create their own applications. The speed at which the ecosystem expands will hinge on the number of developers who join.
This will form a rich vehicle experience. Pleos Connect is not merely an infotainment system, but a solution providing a more convenient, personalized, and secure mobility experience for customers. Furthermore, Pleos Connect will gradually expand the entire vehicle lineup of Hyundai Motor Group, establishing itself as a continuously evolving platform in the global market. Building upon this open ecosystem, Hyundai Motor Group will collaborate with even more partners to establish new benchmarks for the future of mobility. Thank you.